Good day everyone. Today I'm going to explain the five schools of penology po and how they differ in their view about why people commit crime and what punishment should be applied. So let's start with the demological school. This is the oldest theory of crime. People at the time believed that crime was the work of the devil or the evil spirit. They thought that the godly forces guided people to do good, while satanic forces lead them to commit crimes. If a person was possessed by demon, they would lose their morality and fear of fear of God, which made them reckless and unable to foresee the consequences of their action. Punishment during this period was usually harsh and based on religious practices. Um, because crime was seen as evil that needed to be driven out. Next po is the classical school of penology. These schools believe that people commit crime by free will and choice. Rational choice po. Criminals weigh the benefits against the risk before committing an act. Therefore, punishment should be certain and proportionate to the crime to prevent people from breaking the law. The focus was deterrence, making sure that fear of punishment discouraged crime. The third one is the neoclassical school. This school was a modern version of the classical theory. It agreed that people usually act with free will, um, but but also recognized exceptions. For example, children, people with mental illness, or those who cannot fully understand the consequences of their action um, should not be punished in the same way. Neoclassical thinkers emphasize fairness, justice, and in consideration of mitigating circumstances. Their principles became the foundation of many legal and judicial systems we follow today. The fourth is the positive school, also called the Italian School of Criminology. Um, unlike um, unlike the classical school, positivists believe that crime is caused not by free will but by factor beyond a person's control. Um, this factor could be biological, psychological, or social. For example, heredity, mental illness, or poverty could influence a person to commit crimes. Because of this, they argue that the goal of punishment should not be just deterrence, but also rehabilitation, treatment, and reform. Finally, the modern clinical school. This school emphasizes studying the criminal's personality, um, instead of focusing only on the crime committed. It looks at the circumstances that lead the person to commit the act and aim to find the most appropriate way to deal with them. Um, the idea to the idea is to understand the criminal deeply and provide solution that help them integrate into society.